Hello, everyone. My name is Kayla Mahan Blake, and I'm going to be your host from Travel Week for this webinar. Great river cruises, exceptional value. Why not sell nicko cruises? Exceptional value with attractive pricing across a wide range of European river cruise itineraries. Sailings on Europe's most popular waterways including the Douro, Rhine, Danube, Rhône, Saône and Seine. A modern fleet of 21 river ships offering comfortable 4 to 5 star accommodations, itineraries ranging from 4 to 19 days that are ideal for first-time river cruises, seasoned travelers, or clients that are combining a river cruise with a European land holiday. A convenient 5-day courtesy hold giving clients extra time to finalize their travel plans, whether your clients are looking for a short river cruise getaway or a longer European journey, nicko Cruise offers outstanding value. So before I hand it over, I have a little bit of housekeeping. We do have a prize for a $100 Amazon gift card. In order to qualify, you do have to stay until the end of the webinar with us. It won't be more than an hour. We're going to be answering all of your questions at the end of the session. So if anything comes to mind, just pop it in the Q&A box and we'll make sure we go through everything at the end. So I would like to introduce Keshwar. She's the National Sales Manager, and we have Krista and Judy on the call as well for backup. Thank you so much for being here. Take it away whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Kayla, for that very wholesome and replete introduction. And once again, thank you all for being here today and for your interest in nicko Cruises. It's not a very long presentation, so we'll be done very quickly. But over the next couple of slides, I'm going to take you through nicko and show you why it is Europe's best kept river cruise secrets. And like Kayla mentioned, we'll have plenty of time for Q&A. So if you see something that comes to mind, just make a note over it and we'll go through it at the end. And in addition to the $100 Amazon gift card, we also have another offer for you. So really be sure to stay on until the end. And with that, let's begin. So the nicko Cruise tagline is time to discover. And this reflects perfectly with what nicko Cruises is all about. Because I'm sure you'll agree with me when I say that today travel is not just about going from one destination to another or rushing through itineraries. It is really about slowing down, immersing yourself in the journey, and that's the ideal way to discover Europe in a more authentic and relaxed way. So who is nicko Cruises? The company has been around for 30 years and has built a very strong reputation as Germany's leading river cruise companies. And it has also made a significant investment in expanding internationally. And that's why you will now find a growing selection of bilingual English and German cruises. What sets nicko apart is really the commitment to offering a premium river cruise without the premium tagline. And I will show you a few slides later why is that so. Today, our fleet includes 21 river cruise vessels and 1 ocean. So who is nicko perfect for? First of all, the picture of the couple you see on the right side, that's the general demographic that will sail with nicko, but that does not mean that it's an adult-only cruise. We have families traveling and children over the age of 3 are welcome on board. So nicko is, like I said, it's the cruise that offers a premium cruising without the premium price tag. It is great for first-time cruisers thanks to our shorter sailings of 4 and 5 days. It is also great for the more refined cruisers with longer sailings for 19 days. It's for wine and food lovers, for Christmas markets enthusiasts, and also for solo travelers. The nicko Cruises is known for its slow cruising philosophy. And what this means is less rushing, more time in destination, and a more relaxed pace of discovery. And because the nicko cruise ships are smaller, everything feels very relaxed. There are no huge crowds, there are no long lineups, and getting on and off the ship is quick and easy, and this creates a very personal experience. So let's talk about why nicko Cruises is such a great product for you to sell. First of all, for me, it comes down to great value. Clients get a premium river cruise without the premium price tag. And I'm sure that you will appreciate the 5-day courtesy hold. If clients need to book a cruise, you can hold the cabin for 5 days. If you want, that gives you enough time to do your research, answer questions, come check with us if you need any information. And when your clients are ready to book, all they have to do is pay a 20% deposit, provided the sailing is more than 35 days apart. And finally, the final payment is due only 30 days prior to departure. Now, from a business perspective, you as the travel agent have more opportunities to earn. First of all, you get a 15% commission on the cruise fare. And then you get a 10% commission if your clients purchase a pre-purchased excursion, and 5% on pre-purchased beverage package. So later on in the presentation, you will see that nicko is not an all-inclusive, but still it has a very attractive price point. There's also a very generous cancellation schedule. I'm not going to go over all the dates, but I'm going to just let it be for a second. And you will also see this on the booking portal when you reserve a cruise. This is our fleet in 2026. On the left side, you will see our 5-star ships, and on the right are the 4.5 and 5-star ships. And in 2026, our company will operate across 29 waterways in 20 countries. And international means they offer bilingual English and English and German sailings. One portfolio, distinct experiences. That's another way to describe nicko Cruises. And one thing that I really love about nicko is how much the portfolio offers in terms of variety. Although it's just one cruise line, every river delivers a completely different experience, making it easy to match the client with the itinerary. So this is a snapshot of all our ships, which river it sails on, the category, and the cruise length. As you can see, our Danube is our largest collection with 7 ships, ranging from sailings between 4 to 19 days. Then you have the Rhine and Holland with 3 ships, with sailings from 4 to 12 days, France, Douro, and also the Advent. Over the next couple of slides, we'll see what the onboard experience is. Now, this is the 5-star ship experience. I'll also let you know that as of 2025, all our ships are either brand new or have been completely refurbished. And the 5-star ships have a very contemporary feel to it. So the image of this cruise ship is the nicko Vision, and what you see on your screen is Mario's Grill, which is a specialty restaurant. We have 3 specialty restaurants on our 5-star ships, and the dining time is flexible on our 5-star sailings. This is what the cabins look like. As you can see, there are French balconies, there are panoramic windows, there are no inside cabins. The room spaces is 13 to 24 square meters. There's enough storage, the beds are comfortable and very well laid out. Because a cabin isn't just where you go to sleep, it's where your guests can actually enjoy the scenery as Europe drips by outside their window. This is an image of our sun deck, the vision bar, and the salon. And then you have the onboard experience on the 4.5 and 4-star ships. And you can see the decor style is a bit more traditional here as opposed to the contemporary on the 5-star. This is what the cabins look like. Again, very well appointed, neat, clean, modern, panoramic windows. And we also have a barbecue station on all of our Danube ships. So our ships, the Belvedere, the Bolero, Maxima, and Victoria, they all have the sun deck. And additionally, we also have 2 outdoor fitness devices on the ships that I just mentioned. Of course, no river cruise would be complete without great food, and dining is a very important part of the nicko experience, with full board included throughout sailing. Guests can enjoy everything from a generous breakfast buffet to multi-course dinners to afternoon coffee and cake. And because travel and food go hand in hand, many of the menus are inspired by the regions or the destination where the sailing is taking place. This is an example of a menu. My colleague Judy went on a Seine contest through France last year. So you can see that the menu is very French inspired. And I'll also mention once again that on the 5-star, you have flexible dining times, whereas on the 4.5 and 4-star, you have fixed dining times. And during breakfast, they come and take your lunch and dinner orders. This is the dinner menu. with the selection of wines. Now, I'll tell you why you have more opportunities to earn. Just a couple of minutes ago, I told you that you can earn 15% on the cruise fare. Here you have opportunities to earn more as well with a pre-purchased beverage package. So the beverage package is commissioned at 5% and it is applicable to both guests in the cabin. You can't just have one person buying a beverage package, both people have to buy it. And in 2026, the package is for 32 euros. And in 2027, it's 33 euros per person per night. And the package includes your house wines, your sparkling house wines, cocktails and long drinks, bottled water in your cabin and during excursions, and all specialty coffees. Another opportunity to earn is with the pre-purchased excursion package, which is commissioned at 10%. So this is a page from our digital brochure, which we will share with you after this webinar. This slide highlights the flexibility your guests have when they're planning their cruise. The dark blue arrows indicate pre-purchased excursions, and the light blue arrows indicate excursions that are available on board for purchase, but subject to availability. But I'll also bring your attention to the fact that you only get the commission if your guests purchase the pre-purchased package. If they buy an excursion on board, you're not eligible for that commission. But again, this leaves a lot of room for flexibility and spontaneity. This page provides you with an easy way to review the departure dates, the pricing categories, special offers, and bilingual departures. You will see that certain sailings are marked in red. That indicates bilingual sailings, and the red bold indicates single supplement sailings and the fact that it's in English. This is again a continuation of the same page. You will see the pricing by category and seasonality. And this is also in our digital brochure on page 43. A through D indicates seasonality, with A being the lowest and D being the peak season. Now let's talk about what I've been talking to you about, nicko being a premium cruise without the premium price tag. Now, this is a comparison of nicko with a premium cruise line. All the parameters are the same. It's literally an apples to apples comparison. The first half that you see is an 8-day Danube cruise in November. It's a full board with the excursion package included, beverage package included, and a courtesy hold. You will see that the premium cruise line is priced at 14,000 Canadian, whereas nicko, with all your pre-purchased packages, is still 7,248. And even if your clients buy the excursion on board, it still will be very attractive in terms of pricing. Similarly, for the 12-day Rhine cruise in August 2027, you will see that nicko is priced at 9,500 and the other cruise line is 19,000. And again, I'll draw your attention to the fact that we have a 5-day courtesy hold, and when you're ready to pay, it's only 20%, provided the sailing is 35 days away, as opposed to the other cruise line having a 3-day hold. We also welcome groups on nicko cruises, and we also offer early booking discounts when it comes to your groups. As shown on this slide, we will send this to you. You don't need to go over this now. And when you're ready to book your groups, we will connect you with the cruise team in Germany. Now, to make things easy for you, we have created a Canada-only booking portal. This is the booking portal name. It's called nikkocruisescanada.com. We will send this link to you. What you need to do is register your agency. Once we get the registration, we will approve you, and then you can go ahead and register your agents, and then the bookings can flow. We will also send you a step-by-step registration guide just to make things easy for you. Now, like I said, there is more to offer. We're offering you right after this webinar, you are welcome to book a nicko cruise and be eligible for a $100 gift card, provided the booking is for 2026 and travel is completed by 2026. And this offer is available for the first 20 eligible bookings only. And very soon, we have a client promotion coming out for your clients where we will be offering a complimentary beverage package on all bilingual 8-day Danube cruises. So, again, for reference, the amount of savings is 528 euros per sailing, considering the fact that it's 33 euros per person per day. So your clients will end up saving 528 euros on the sailing on the Danube. More details will follow soon. Please stay tuned. We will send you all the information right after this webinar. And with that, I bow out like I promised. It was not a very long presentation, but if you have any questions, we're happy to answer them now.
Thank you so much for that wonderful presentation. I am going to have a look here and see. Okay, so we do have some questions here. Our first question is from Patty. What is the demographic?
The demographic, like I mentioned, is anywhere from 55 plus. But like I said, kids are also welcome on board. It's not an adult-only cruise. Families also travel on nicko cruises.
Perfect. I think you answered this, but I'll just ask from Patty, are the excursions and drinks included?
No, they're not all included. You have to pre-purchase the beverage package and the excursion package.
Okay.
Yeah. You can buy drinks on board, but it's always preferable and more beneficial in terms of pricing to pre-purchase it. It just works out to be better because then you don't have to buy your water or your coffees. It's all included in the package, and you get water with the package in your cabin and also when you go on your excursions.
Oh, okay, perfect. Good to know. Next question is from Kate. Asks, she's from the US. Is she able to book you?
Yes, we are also open for bookings to our neighbors in the US. Just let us know if you also have any German clients who would like to travel. I know I said we offer bilingual cruises on the portal, but if you do have German clients who speak German and want the German sailing, we can totally make that happen as well. But yes, we also are offering these cruises to the US.
Okay, great. Next question is from Susan. Are you able to add international flights?
Judy, correct me if I'm wrong here. We don't offer flights, do we?
No, we're only selling the cruise only on our booking platform, so you would need to take care of the flights and pre and post activities separately,
Okay,
as well as insurance.
Yeah.
perfect. Next question is from Debbie. So she asked if wine and beer is included at lunch and dinner, or do they just have to purchase the beverage package?
Judy, you were on the
They,
sailing.
yes, they do have to purchase the beverage package. And it is to note that what's included in the beverage package is house wine. So if they want a brand name wine that we serve on board that they're familiar with, there can be an additional cost for that, even if they do have the drink package. But to clarify, coffee and tea is included at breakfast and juice, but that's it. If you don't buy the beverage package, then you're a la carte for every other drink, including water, because it is bottled water. So the beverage package does offer good value at the end of the day.
Okay, great. Next question is from Debbie. She's asking what the commission is on the cruise. Base fare without tax, or is it on the total?
It's on the cruise only fare, and that's 15% for the
Okay.
cruise and 10% on the pre-purchased excursion and 5% for the pre-purchased beverage package.
And just to clarify, the 15% is on any applicable tax for that cruise. There are the odd cruise itineraries that we have where there may be a local tax that's due on board, but any overall tax that is charged for the cruise is commissionable at 15%.
Oh, wonderful. That's great. We have a few more questions. One is from, oh, Debbie again. Is there a water station if the client has their own bottle?
We only have a water station on one of our five-star ships. So again, really advisable to purchase that drink package because North Americans tend to be very heavy water drinkers, and we're so used to table service here in Canada and the USA. So only a filling station at this time on one five-star ship. We will have a second, or sorry, an additional five-star being our third coming in 2028. And I'm going to assume that that one will have the water station as well.
I'll also add over here that in case some people fear purchasing the beverage package, that when even after you purchase the beverage package, the pricing still remains very competitive and very attractive and will not blow up the budget if that's a concern.
Okay, perfect. Next question is from Tyrell. What are the recommended gratuities on Nico cruises?
Judy, you take that?
Yes, 10 euros per person per day would be the best guideline. And if you want to tip provide a gratuity for the cruise director, that is actually separate to the rest of the staff. And I'm really glad you brought this up because interestingly, Nico only takes euros for gratuities, not credit card. So
That's
you do
very
have to be prepared with that.
definitely, yeah, definitely good to know for your clients. Next
Good
is
question.
from Susan. Are additional shore excursions commissionable? I know you answered that, but
No, the additional shore excursions that are available on board, and if your clients purchase them on the ship, those are not commissionable. So we encourage you to buy the pre-purchased excursion package, and that will fetch you a commission of 10%.
perfect. Patricia is asking, can I book group travel with Nico Cruises?
Absolutely. We love having groups on Nico. So if you have any queries, send them over to us and we will connect you with the group's team located in Germany.
Great. Next question, where is Nico's office in Canada?
We
So
have, yeah, go ahead, Judy.
yeah, just going to say in Canada, Nico is represented by Discover the World. Discover the World's office is located in Oakville, but we have a team across the country. You did mention that Krista was on the call as well, who's our Western Canada rep. We have Ernesto in Quebec doing Quebec and Atlantic Canada. And then Keshwar, myself, and Barb handle the central part of Canada. So we are a representation firm that Nico has contracted us to do their work for them in Canada. And actually, we help them with the booking platform because without this nicocruisescanada.com, that is the conduit for the agents to be able to book Nico cruises. Without that platform for Canada and also including the USA in that, we wouldn't be able to sell.
Okay. I guess this expands a little bit. Debbie wants to know who owns Nico and where are they located?
So Nico is owned by Mystic, which is a Portuguese company, and they have more than one cruise line. Nico itself is based in Stuttgart, Germany.
Okay, perfect.
And
Well,
I think Kesh mentioned at the beginning, we're new to Canada, but we're not new to river cruising. We have a long history of being in the German market and sailing on the rivers. So new to Canada, but we have a great history behind us, so you can be confident in selling Nico.
great. Well, thank you so much. That is all the questions that we have. So thank you so much for your time, everyone, including the travel advisors on the call and to you ladies as well. I hope everyone has a great day and a great weekend, and we will see you next time.
Thank you. Kayla, I'll just take a moment
Of
to
course. Oh, go ahead.
announce once again that our booking portal is open. We will send you the link. Please register your agency and then yourselves as travel agents, and then you can make the booking. So we will send you all the links. We will send you all the information to do with Nico, and we're going to equip you completely to sell Nico. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to write to us.
Perfect. Yes, we are going to send this presentation to everyone too, so you will have that. We have one more question that just came through, so I'll ask that while we have time. Susan wants to know if you have any Asian destinations.
Asian.
Alicia. So we do not. Nicko as an overall company, if you go onto their website, you're going to see that they stretch beyond the European rivers. But at this time, Nicko is only selling the European waterways in Canada.
Okay,
So
perfect.
yes and no.
And USA, Canada and USA.
Correct. Thank you.
Perfect. Okay, well, thank you so much, everyone. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next time. Bye,
Thank you.
everybody.
Bye,
Thank,
everyone. Thank you.
thank you.